My name is Jeanette, and I want to thank you for joining me on the channel Jane Reads. So today I'm going to do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 book tag. I first saw this video done by Lindsay at BFCG, and probably a while ago, maybe a month, 2 months ago, a while ago. And then I've seen a few other YouTubers that I follow do it. And I thought, oh, that looks really fun. And it's a simple video. So then just a few days ago, Katie from Paperbacks and Ponytails did the video. And she did not tag me directly, but said, anybody who wants to do this video, who hasn't done it already, this is your sign to do it. So I took it as a sign and let's do it because I thought it'd be fun. So I pulled up the questions. And so the first question is your 5 recent 5-star reads. So I got to pull up Goodreads to see what my 5 most recent ones are. I do know a couple of them. So this is going to give you a little sneak peek for October. I had to think of what month we were in. Of books that I've read recently. Now, the book I'm reading right now will probably be a 5-star read, and I might have another one before you actually see this video, but yeah, I can't tell you my whole October TBR, right? So, my most recent 5-star read is Point of Danger by Irene Hannon. This is book number 1 of the Triple Threat series. I loved this book from chapter 1. I was hooked and needed to know what happened. So I will be talking about it either in my October wrap-up or I will do a full series review on this whole series because I'm currently in book 2 and will be reading book 3 soon. So then, the one just before that was Until Leaves Fall in Paris by Sarah Sundin. Such a good book. Wow. Like again, this is another book that I'm going to talk about in my October wrap-up. So then we go back a little bit further, and the next book, book number 3, is A Distant Melody by Sarah Sundin. I talked about this, I read this in September. Yes, I read this in September. And so I did a full series review on this series, so I will link that below. Okay, now we go back. Next one is Kept by Sally Bradley. Again, I read this one in September, so it is included in my September wrap-up, so I will link that video below. Then Fatal Forensic Investigation by Darlene L. Turner. This one is another romantic suspense. I read this one at the very end of August and it is included in my August wrap-up, so I will link that video below. So out of half of them were suspense, but no, they weren't, because 2 were historical fictions, 1 was a contemporary, and 2 were suspense. So those are my most recent 5-star reads. Okay, question number 4, or for the 4, it's 4 auto-buy authors. Only 4? I can only pick 4? Okay, well, oh, this is going to be hard. So, Irene Hannon. Irene Hannon has been an auto-buy author for me for quite a while. Quite a few years. Especially the romantic suspense line. Okay, so there's one. Wow, probably the one that I have the most books on my shelf. Terry Blackstock. If I Run, If I Found, If I Live. And that's just one series that I have by her. I have This whole top row. Okay, majority of the top row except for these two books, which is another author I will mention. This whole top row and this section here is Terry Blackstock books. That doesn't count the Terry Blackstock books that I have on my Kindle. So, yeah. But before I mention that author, another one, Lene Neeson. She is another one that is an auto-buy. I don't even read the back half the time. Loved it. So that is 3 so far I've mentioned. Yes, it is. So I guess for the 4th, I will say Lynn H. Blackburn. This was the first series I had read by her. I don't have book 1 in physical. But I absolutely loved it and keep looking for more by her. I have since picked up Unknown Threat, Malicious Intent. So these are on my TBR. I haven't read them yet, but I don't have book 3 of the series. I don't think it's even released yet, actually. So they are a wait to read. And because I can't limit to just 4, kind of an honorable mention, Susan May Warren. I love, again, really the suspense line. And again, I'll do another honorable mention. Liz Johnson. Yeah, this is her Georgia Coast Romance series. So book 1 was A Sparkle in Silver. Book 2 is A Glitter of Gold. And book 3 is A Dazzle of Diamonds. Loved this series. I recently read... it came out in August. Wow. So it's set in PEI. Beyond the Tides was book number 1. Why can't I think of the name of it? Wow. Wow. The Last Way Home is book number 2 of that series. Again, yeah. So those are just some. I know that's more than 4, and I probably could keep going. Yeah. Okay. Question number 3 is 3 favorite genres. Okay, well, I'm sure you guys, if you've watched any other videos by me, I'm sure you can guess. But romantic suspense. That's just a few. Yeah, I really like romantic suspense. My second favorite genre, historical fiction. Or historical romance. Okay. And my third favorite genre, contemporary romance. Like, I don't have as many of them on my physical shelf. Yeah. Apparently, I have a lot more of those on my Kindle than I do on my physical shelf. But yes, those are my 3 favorite genres. Romantic suspense, historical romance, contemporary romance. Is there a theme there? I like love stories mixed in with other stuff. Yeah. Okay, number 2 is 2 favorite places to read. My favorite place to read, and I don't get to do it as often as I would like to do it, but lying in bed. Because then I can be wrapped up in a blanket, all cozy. But yeah, I don't get to do it as often as I would like. So thankfully I have my second favorite place to read, which is on the couch with my blanket. And usually a cup of coffee. Yeah. That's usually probably majority of the time where I can be found reading. Wrapped up in a blanket, sitting on the couch. Doesn't matter if it's summer, winter, spring, fall. Doesn't matter. I gotta be cozy with my blanket. So those are my 2 favorite places. And number 1. One book you promise to read really soon. What do I want to read really soon? What is kind of on my list to read soon? Ooh, I should have thought about this, shouldn't I? What is a book that I want to read soon? Well, let's go with this one, Capital Gains, because this one is on my TBR bingo board for the year, and is one of the books that I have not read yet for the year. And I only have 4 books that I haven't read yet to complete that board. And this is one of them. I think this is the only one that out of the 4 that I have in physical. I think I think the other 3 are all on my Kindle. So this will be the one that I promise to read it soon. Now, soon is in the next 2 months. Doesn't mean it'll be the next book I read. So those are the 5 prompts for the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 book tag. And yes, I kind of expanded a little and didn't really pay attention to the 4 prompt. But I think that's the one I really kind of, maybe a little bit more. So yeah, so I am not going to tag anybody in this video because majority of people that I have watched have either done it or being tagged by somebody else. But if you haven't been tagged and you want to do this video, do this video. It is fun to kind of look and see and just randomly talk about certain books. So that is it for today. I want to thank you for watching, and I'd love it if you would like and subscribe to my channel, and let's chat in the comments below, whatever you want to share. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.